Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Coach JC. Everyone gather around to be a good one today. Today's topic is most women aren't bitter. They're tired of putting all their eggs in one basket and you take the basket itself. Newsflash is men, you get a woman that's down for you, rides for you, he gives you her affection, gives you her love, give you her time and energy. That's how woman you have to really invest with. You have to really take a look at and really try to elevate, motivate her, and inspire her. Because, like I said, it's not easy. It's not easy to go out here and find somebody who matches you, really cares for you outside of just careless stuff that you might have. Someone who just loves you for who you are, and loves you to a T. A lot of times as men, we sit there, we joke around, we play around like, oh, I want a woman, I want a good word. There's no good women out here. There's no women out here. I'm like, well, a lot of men, like I said, deep down that they've had one and they haven't done the proper maintenance to really take care of her or keep up with her. They dogged her out, they took her for granted, cheated on her, lied to her, they respected her. And there was a point where she was trying to make it happen, make it work. And guess what? They showed behind and she left. So, when it comes down to dating, just be cautious. When you find somebody that's there for you, don't take her kindness for weakness, and don't try to use her emotions against her. Because when a woman loves hard, she loves hard. That's the one thing that all of us we gotta kind of realize, we're either going to be all the way out or we're going to be all the way in. And a lot of times we still got 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and you can't be like that. Anything in life, you got to be both foot in, centered, mind, body, soul. You got to be all together in, or you're out. Because like I say in all my videos, time is the biggest commodity. So you waste your own time, her time. You're not fully and you're not fully committed to her. And that's just the thing, though. When you find somebody, hold on to her and do the best you can do. I always look at myself. My marriage too. I always got to continue to put on, continue to dish it out, because any day now, anything can happen. At the end of the day, I know I could look at myself in the mirror and say I did the best I could do. Just didn't work itself out. And if you're in a situation where you put your all into it and you might have been hurt, you might have been cheated on, you might have been lied to, then guess what? You can walk away and be like, you know what? I did my best. I'm at peace now, because at the end of the day, it's her loss. But you go into it when you try to manipulate, still want to play games, still want to act like you still in high school or middle school, then like I said, you get what you deserve. And like I said, a lot of times as men, we don't really realize that until she's gone and she's away. When she's in a moment, she's crying to us. She's pouring out our heart to us. A lot of times we don't really pay attention to that, and we just take it for granted. And a lot of times we don't really understand until she's with another guy or she's really fed up and she leaves us. So like I said, do your due diligence right now while you're single, while you're in a relationship, and just continue to add values to it. There's so many ways you can add values to a relationship. It could be praying together, it could be meditating, it could be going to the gym together, it could be going to each other's hometown, visiting a day like that, visiting family members, or just doing a staycation, doing little trips. All that's really important to keep the magic, keep the juice flowing in relationships and also marriages as well too. Like I said, that's the one thing. Putting all her eggs in one basket for you, and you gonna take the basket itself and just dump it all over the floor. Like, what kind of stuff is that? Men be bitter and want to get online and attack women like, oh, there's no good men out, there's no good women out here. They all want hood guys. They all want this and that. But nah, you've had a few. And this few that you kind of like, man, if I would have just treated her well, she would be here. She would be by my side right now. And guess what? You let her go. You didn't prioritize her. You didn't make sure she was number one. Guess what? You lost out. But yeah, though, that's all I really got to say. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. What's your thoughts about this video? Make sure you comment below. Until next time out, Coach JC.